This is a toddler about to get stabbed by a so-called refugee. This is the mother trying to save her child and trying to fight him off. I'd love to say I'm shocked with the video I've just seen out of France, but I'm not. I'm disturbed, yes, but not shocked. But hey, according to authorities, it wasn't an act of terror. It wasn't an act of terror, no? Going into a playground and stabbing children. From here on in, things are only going to get worse. And they're bringing in laws to stop people like me talking about things like this. We've been screaming about the violent and sexual crime statistics across Europe. Places like Germany, France and Sweden. Sweden, which has a similar open borders policy to Ireland. Sweden, where this lad was granted asylum. We've already had women murdered here as a result of open borders. How long before it's a child or children? And to all ye that were screaming refugees welcome, what have ye all got to say? What if it's your child, Dunphy? Will you give two fucks then? We've brought in huge numbers into this country of undocumented and documented people, mainly men that we know nothing about. And mostly you're too afraid to say anything because you're too afraid of being called a racist or far right. When are you going to realise that most of these single men that have come here come from cultures a lot different to ours? Some of these countries even put up signs to remind the men not to rape women. Do you think these people care about you or your children, or your country or your culture? No, they don't. And neither do the people virtue signalling and screaming, refugees are welcome here. Because they're not refugees. They're undocumented illegal welfare migrants. All these people, the politicians, the NGOs, and the Z-list celebrities should be all forced to watch that video. And the part you've played in the destruction of this country will never be forgotten. And the question is now, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to do nothing because you're too afraid to be called racist or far right? Are you going to sit around and wait until a child is murdered or another woman and virtue signal online and go to a candlelit vigil? Are you going to get off your hole and do something about it? Is this the future you want for your child?